Israel's talk of expanding war to Lebanon alarms US.
This post received a score of 8,700, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Alarms US but excites weapons manufacturers.
Nah, outside of Iron Dome and some F-35s, Israel doesn't really buy the stuff that really makes them money. Medium-rate ammo production for old artillery shells is basically break-even.
I tried explaining this to some friends, that this war isn't the payday for American defense contractors that they perceive it to be. The fact is that it's the war in Ukraine that's really printing money for American defense companies. Israel-Palestine represents the early delivery of a few munitions contracts. Ukraine represents a complete upshift in production pace and quantities.
The F-35I is like 99%, 1% US, Israeli. No idea where you are getting that the electronics are totally swapped. That's not a thing you could do with a modern plane. They're adding a handful of plug-and-play pods and have permission to develop compatible munitions in the future.
A two-front war never hurt anybody, right?
Not if your nation is the size of a football field.
So, potentially more arms for Israel but not for Ukraine. Smart.
Same people who were shouting warmonger at Biden for helping stop a genocide in Ukraine are screaming at him to start a war against Iran across the entire Middle East as quickly as possible.
You and I both know why. Religion and racism.
It gets weirder. Evangelicals, which comprise much of the GOP, thinks that by supporting Israel, Israel will be the catalyst that will bring the second coming of Jesus. And that all of this, including the current conflict, is all part of the prophecy.
Meanwhile, Ukraine is drowning.
This is what pisses me off most. We're taking our eye of the ball and letting Putin get what he wants. That's disastrous.
Largest conventional land war in continental Europe since World War II? I sleep. 80-year-old conflict between nationalist religious fanatical shitheads in a land mass the size of New Jersey? Real shit.
How is this alarming? This could have been seen from a mile away and was fully expected.
We can see climate change coming from a mile away. That doesn't make it any less alarming.
Damn, that's actually a pretty good analogy.
Netanyahu needs the war to take pressure off of his ass. Fuck that guy.
Aren't they getting shot at from Lebanon?
Yes, because Lebanon hosts Hezbollah, which is an Iranian terrorist group. The invisible borderline disappears when a terrorist group sits 100 meters behind the wall and sends barrage of rockets into civilian areas.
They don't host them. They are Lebanese and a part of the political makeup of Lebanon.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.